Hey everybody, JPT. What is happening? This pigman is breaking down doors. He's crazy. This guy has lost his mind. What is wrong with you? Let's try this again. I've never seen a pigman break a door before. This is weird. He hates doors. What? I'm freaking out. And he's breaking... he's like, I pay the fool who wants doors. I break all doors. That's so weird. Here. Break that door. Won't break down doors so bad. What are you trying to get to? Huh, mister? Who are you trying to get to? That's so weird. Anyways, I'm over here at the, I don't know what it's called. The shop where everybody... whatever, dude. Everyone can put their stuff and... actually think we're going to need a stack. We're actually going to need all of these. As a matter of fact, so I'm going to... oh my gosh. As long as he doesn't come after me, I'm fine with you breaking doors. Having a big old hissy fit. Jerk. Oh, man. Alright, let me put this armor away. Actually, I want that chain helmet. That's got some pretty good stuff on it. What about these? These actually have feather falling on them. Those might come in handy as well, so I'll hold on to them. I'm just convinced he's going to be right behind me and be like, roar, I am mad. What? Now I'm going downstairs. Cause havoc. Oh, let's... he's going through the secret doorway. There might be something that he's trying to get to. It looks like he's pathing. Who are you trying to kill? It looked like he was trying to get over here earlier, but he didn't know how to do it. Where are you going, buddy? Who are you trying to get to? Figure it out. Nope. That's not going to work for you? Now you want to go this way. You figuring that out? Computing. No, he's... I kind of want to kill him. Uh-oh. Target acquired. I'm getting away from this guy. He cray-cray. He really just wanted to get down here. I'm almost tempted to lock him down here. How do we get out of here? Is it over here? I think it is. Yeah. Oops. Sorry, buddy. You stay in there. So yeah, if you ever want to have a secret doorway, that's the way to do it. Just put those signs up. Put the painting on it. Anyways. Now that that's all out of... I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. It's very frightening to run into that. Spider eyes, I don't think we have anywhere. This place is not organized and also slightly organized at the same time. Oops. There we go. I think that's everything for now. So, I kind of have a semi-plan. Oh, that's definitely the sound. I've been collecting slimes for Josh. He's been needing them for something. Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! Whoa! Getting out of hand. So, as I've been hanging out here in Enton, I've been collecting slimes. Oh, we're getting a lot out of this one. He's gonna be happy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See how many that gives us. And I put him in a chest. I don't know how many exactly I got him. But then he took the chest away. So I've just been putting him on his front doorstep, which we'll do. Because I got some other stuff I want to show you today. There's another pigman. Is he cray-cray? Are you cray? No, he's okay. For right now. Yeah. Those pigmen, you can't trust them. Did I say Enderman earlier? I don't know. Let's get up here. I have pearls. I could just use those. But we're going to have to use those pretty soon. So this is pretty much the result of Inton Falls at the moment. I don't know if I showed you guys. Bungie's calling it a whirlpool, which I'll take. It's basically calling this the whirlpool. And you can get down here. You can get out of here. I've been putting a carpet down so that things don't spawn as... Someone told me that they can spawn on carpet, but I haven't seen that happen yet. I don't know if things can actually spawn on carpet. I've never really gotten an official answer on that. But you can go down here, and you can't really see very well, but there are tunnels that legitimately go places under here. I kind of did that on purpose, but I wanted to give this thing some character. So not only you can get up here, and then of course if you need to get back up, you just slowly take your time getting back up this way. So for those of you that don't think you can get out of here, you can. Just takes some effort. So there's the first place where it falls down, and then it hits a couple different things here. This is our major sort of waterfall thing here. And then it kind of goes into, again, kind of what looks like a whirlpool. I mean, water doesn't really act the way you want it to. And if I guess I really wanted to make it look whirlpooly with this sort of animation, I could do that, but I hate water physics as it is. So we're just going to leave that be. It's starting to get darker out here, which shouldn't really matter. Inton's been fairly safe for a while now. Hardly any mobs get in here. That's not to say that we're completely safe, but from what I can tell, we're doing all right. So some people have told me they have dropped things off at the cultural center. We'll take a look at those. By the way, this is done for now. There's some other things I want to do, but for now, that's kind of where we're leaving things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure those are these are the books that Nathan left us. Of course, Nathan, he's got a detective agency, which we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at a lot of stuff today. Look at all these awesome books that he left us. Oh, Nathan, you're the man. Oh, awesome. There's some really good books in here, like Silk Touch. Oh, yeah. We're going to need to get Silk Touch on, I think these shears is what I have. So we're going to go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. I think I've shown you guys that. Oh, yeah, and Mavis left me this. I haven't opened it yet. She says, thanks for the glowstone. Ooh, pretty diamonds. Oh, Mavis, you're the best. That's awesome. She gave me a Silk Touch book, and I'm pretty sure let's go check real quick before I forget. She let me borrow a Silk Touch book because I needed one for something else. I'm trying to think. I think I needed to make this silk stockings. I'm not 100% sure. I've slept since then. Yeah, so she's done some work over here because I had it laying here. It's all over the place. I like what she's done back here. This is really cool. Good job, Mavis. Good job. And that kind of leads over here. My anvil's not over here, is it? No. So we're this isn't quite done yet. Again, we're still working our way on this. My sister told me, actually, about lure. She said put a carrot on a stick. And that could be the lure instead of the name tag. And so I guess I could just reuse the name tag to name it lure. Let me grab that, actually. Where did it go? Oh, dang it. I hate how things come flying out of those. Oh, there it is. See, how does that make any sense? It's way over here. Yeah, see, she said do carrot on a stick, which is totally makes sense. So, for the suggestion. I'll get to it at some point. But, yeah, any of those other book categories that need something, we'll figure it out. We'll just name these Silky Sheer, or Silky Sheer. I don't know, is it sheer like that when you can see through something, like lingerie, we'll say, or is it sheer like that? Oh, well, we'll just keep it that. How much is that going to cost? 5? Jeez. I have a special reason for this, and it has to do with Inton Falls that you just saw over there. Okay, so we've got those. So yes, thank you Mavis, thank you Nathan for the books and the daimions. And oh yes, Nathan's place. Let's oh, not slime. Slime block. If we throw a slime block, that's not going to get us anywhere. I hate when the game does that, where it doesn't switch things. Let's go that way. And we're going to miss. Barely didn't miss. So apparently Nathan's he's been detectiving, detecting things. Hey guys, how's it going? Put the carpet down so they can't spread their snow everywhere. But he's got these things over here: bookmaking equipment, character assessments, which we'll look at, potential leads, known informants, ongoing investigations, and detective gear. This is hilarious. Potion of invisibility. He's got ender pearls. Yeah, he's really thought about this, and apparently he's done this on other maps before, but this is the first map that I've ever been a part of the server, so it feels like I've been on here forever, but that's not the case. But he's got muffins, and then me, JPT Plays. Shall we read this? Character study of JPT Plays, or the case of Corporation Chaos. JPT is henceforth referred to as JP, resides at 209 Enton Ring in an up-and-coming cultural center situated between a construction yard and a flower shop. I cased the joint while he was away, and it's a clean-looking, respectable cultural center. Something seems fishy. I'll poke around a little more before looking elsewhere. While skulking around the ground floor, I triggered an underfloor sensor that sent me shooting up to a floor up an express elevator of sorts. This brings the case to a whole new level. No sign of criminalistic behaviors around here, but if all of my weeks of detectiving... Yeah, see, he used it. He used it as a word. Awesoming. Awesoming? Awesome. If taught me anything is don't let lack of crime stop you from prosecuting. I'll invade his privacy just a little more before calling it a day. While on the second floor, I noticed a water guardian tank, so leaned forward for a better look. Ended up being mercilessly attacked by them. Did I lose my footing or was I pushed? I decided to fish for answers. I needed to ask around. Awesome. So he's doing this. He does this for a lot of people on the server. Apparently he cased Bill or Mukake for a long time in the last map. And I think... yeah, potential leads. That's funny. Oh, man. Ongoing investigations. I don't think he's got anything in these. Yeah, but yeah, Nathan's pretty awesome. I appreciate that I wasn't sure if anything was actually going on here, but it seems like he does have stuff going on. So I'm apparently under investigation for activities over there, which, hey, more power to him. Any more slimes show their ugly faces around here? No. I think we're going to need some food. So let's use Bunsy's chicken thing before we take off. By use, I just mean... grab stacks of chicken. I like how it barely gets loud. It'd be really annoying if it was super loud before then. Whee! I'm so glad I put these vines here. It makes getting to these pads. The pads are like a second safety net now. So, this is still going on. We'll come back to this from time to time. I don't want to get uninspired and kind of force episodes down your guys' throat. And I'm not sure when this episode's actually going to go up. Apparently Mojang is doing some maintenance on Tuesday, so I may or may not get this up. I may just put this up on Tuesday. This is Monday, by the way. And that I've got a few other ideas for, but need to get a few things. The silky shears will kind of be a reason for that. Okay, so yeah, Josh hasn't come back over here. So I've just been... I didn't have a chest. So I've just been packing things in here. But now we have a chest. We can put these other slime balls in there. I think he needs them for something. But yeah, he's doing some stuff over here. Check out Josh's videos. He's not the only elp here around here, but I think he's posted 1 or 2 videos more recently. And Van, I don't remember the exact circumstances on why Van left the server. But I do know he was building this huge build. Like, so this is a map, right? Like, let's grab this. So this is a normal 1x1 map, for those of you asking or curious. But this all right here, this whole big thing right here, is a building. And you've seen it here before. And I was always really inspired by Van's sort of building of things, including what he was doing over here. He's got the construction company that's next to my build in Inton. Also really like his tunnel here. It's gray, which is my favorite color. But, oh wait, we need to, actually need to grab something before something else. But, that was kind of around the same time where I was kind of coming into my own here on the server. But again, always really liked Van's builds. And, yeah, I don't quite remember the reason, so I don't want to get into it because I don't want to sort of misinform somebody. Nailed it. Oh, wait. Let's see. I can take this one. I need a banner. Give it to me. There we go. Grabbed it. White banner. That's, if you want to know what mine's made of, there you go. It's my JP2's banner. Let's go that way. Whee! There we go. There's a little bit of hiccup there. But I was watching Bill and Jay, whom, by the way, we were talking about that pigment earlier. I was like, I got it on camera because I got a little bit of footage, and then he started doing it again. So that was the beginning of the episode you just saw. Pigment just being weird, being cray-cray. So, Jay, of course, our latest Groundfox member. I feel bad, but I want to go back because she's built something in Inton, and I randomly saw it when I was running by, and I didn't actually take a look. So let's take a look together here on camera. But Jay's cranking out videos. Go check her stuff out. Haven't really had a formal conversation with her as of yet, but she's on kind of in the middle of the day when I am. She's not in the United States, I know that. So her late afternoon, maybe early evenings sort of line up with where I am usually on the server by myself. So it's nice to have somebody else on the server. If you want to know about, potential joining, ask Josh. He's the guy to ask about that. J. Lemiz, the Dirty Workshop. What kind of Dirty Workshop? Dirty Workshop original. Let's take a look. Welcome. Are there any tasks that take forever but have to be done, like digging a huge hole or leveling a mountain, or even getting wither skulls? If you have any, let me know. I'll do your time-consuming work. I won't go mining, though. Payment is simple. If a task uses a lot of resources, I'll ask for them back. Otherwise, just pay whatever you'd like. Write a task in the other book, and I'll check it often. Huh. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. Book and quill. Interesting. I may have something for you, Jay. I may have something for you. I'd like to... like to help a fellow Groundfox. Look how my house doesn't render over there, or my cultural center. Cool. So she's Buncey's there, and I think Weremuffin's right here. Or is this Oak? No, this is the statue of Nathan. Claimed for the glory of... Awesome. Yeah, there's one over here. Maybe it's this one, if I can... Someone's building like a statue of Nathan or something. Over here. No, it's Weremuffin. Where's the statue of Nathan? Maybe it's that one. Or maybe I'm completely wrong about this. Whee! So basically, if it's red, it means it's been claimed. So he's maybe doing what I'm doing, claiming the two on top of each other. Maybe it's this one. Oaky Spot of Stuffs. I don't know. Maybe they got rid of it. Or maybe it's that one. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with stuff around here because there's a lot of claimed spots. There's just not a lot of buildings on here yet. And I know Buncey was a big pusher to get all this taken care of. Here we go. Claimed by Roots, Nathan statue coming soon. I knew that was right. I knew it. Let's just go down this way. I ain't scared. I got feather falling. But yeah, Van left. Was in my good graces as far as I'm concerned. And I was aware of the building and kind of joked, like, hey, anybody's welcome to finish this thing if they want to, as he was departing. I think that was maybe like the last thing he said. I went to try to look it up on our Skype conversation, but I don't have it archived that far back, which is kind of weird. And then Bill was giving a server tour to Jay, and he kind of said, "Oh, I don't think anybody actually has like the time or the fortitude. I don't know exactly what he said to do it." Well, guess what? Construction project under new management. Bam. Or should I put it next to it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Bam. There we go. That's right. Oh, it goes above the clouds. So we're actually going to have to turn clouds off. Where's that at? Clouds off. Womp womp. Look how, I mean, we're already at 70. Look how much taller that is. And this is huge. It's like, it's a cathedral, basically. So, one side is partially done, from what I can tell. A lot of this is also unlit. So at night, this whole thing becomes kind of scary. But there are a lot of things that I am getting inspired by. So here's the thing. So yeah, I kind of went through and lit up this bottom part a little bit. But here's the thing. If Van is watching this, or if anybody is a fan of Van, by the way, I always wondered what this was going to look like if we put, like, see how these have button or door things? I always thought that looked cool. Or maybe do like a stone one there to kind of give it a character. The scope of this is bananas. Like, the scope of this build is crazy. So if you're a fan of Van, or if Van is watching this, I love it. I love this. But of course, if I'm taking this project over, and I asked Josh about it, if there's anybody else on the server that's watching this and is like, hey, like, leave it be or whatever, feel free to talk to me, but he left it out there. Like, I'm pretty sure he was said, like, if anybody really wants to finish this, feel free. But this is huge. Look at this. And it's going to be a task to not only put my own touches on this thing, but to mirror it. We got this side done pretty much. And to be able to go, okay, and look at it and be like, yeah. And then go, okay, copy and paste. Like, there ain't going to be no MC edit here. Bye. Ugh, Jay's always gets off before we can say goodbye. He has a speed beacon, which is this one right here. But I feel like we're going to need a couple more beacons around here. So I've got kind of a laundry list in my head, but I almost think that we're going to need like here you go to a construction site and they've got all their paperwork in one of those like things behind the glass, like a display case. I think we're going to have to make something like that for this build. But he always intended that the raised pastoral platform would be here, and the center of the altar would be here, and I'm assuming basically the back of the church would basically end here. So we've got until that. So like, just like, we're at negative 44 here, and then if we just, I don't even know how tall this is yet, because I really haven't spent a lot of time here. I think he was using pumpkins before these glass things came around. I don't see any glowstone around here, but I'm very fond of these lights. I really haven't used pumpkins too much. So, again, getting back to kind of what I was saying. So that was negative 44. Yeah, so like 200. Like, just, yeah, 200. 200 long. Probably half as wide, so at least 100. And then who knows how tall. I mean, I guess we could find out. So we're at 75 here. He may have taken it all the way to build limit for all I know. I want to kind of put some torches in here just to be able to see. Nothing should spawn in here. But one of the things that I just want to... Oh, maybe we can't go up this one. I don't know. That's the thing. I got to familiarize myself with this place, which I thought I had, before we can really get into it. Let's see. How do I get up? I could have sworn that's how we got up there. I don't know. But I do appreciate the amount of... See, I don't think there is a way of getting up there. Oh, dang it. Dang it, man. What'd you do? I don't know how to say this. Because I keep, like, stuttering. I keep like, oh, I'm getting distracted. Maybe this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. I really appreciate what the amount of work that Van went in here. But things will change here. And if at any point I'm like, oh, I don't like this, I'm going to do it this way. That's because people are different. I build a little different than everyone else on the server. And that's totally okay. But I really feel that this is a project that needs to find its resolution. Like this needs to be completed. Oh, that's so awesome. So again, I'm just gonna have to kind of like browse around here. He's got these here, but the goal eventually is to eliminate torches and have natural lighting. Oh my gosh. So we were at 70. This is 126. So that's 56 already. What is build limit on the server? Is it 256? Which I'm sure he's, was aspiring towards. Of course, I don't have enough blocks to get myself up there. But I mean, these are the windows. He's used anvils. That's super expensive. I like this look. I like the way this looks. The nether brick, again, may not be my cup of tea, but one of my big things is I love details. I love little details everywhere. And so I think the roof is okay. I like the roof. But again, the goal is always to get rid of torches. So to walk around this, I'm actually surprised. It's kind of weird because like this is all lit up really well, but then see like something was going on here, like didn't quite get finished. And then I think you can go in this way as well. Yeah, so like some of this is lit, some of this is unlit. This is basically a catwalk. This makes you sick. Look at that. The pews are all pretty much close to being completed. But yeah, things will be different. Like I will certainly put my own spin on this build, but I am super inspired, super excited to get, to get into this. I don't remember being able to go see like there's a skeleton right over there. But yeah, I'm just really inspired by this build, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. I almost want to put water at the bottom of these towers just in case you happen to fall. Or you're at least safe that way. What's on the back of that? Oh, I see what he did. He put pumpkins with those, and wait, is that a balcony you can get onto? It should be, if not. Oh, we may have to extend that out so that you can go up there. But yeah, here, let's do this. Just so you can get a taste of what this looks like. I'm assuming this is center. No, I think that's right. But like, just look at this place. It's crazy. Oh, let's fire at that guy. Can we get him? Boom. He didn't like that. Nope, he did. He did. Just waiting for a creeper to blow me up. But this is our next project, guys. And Van, if you're out there, if you want to get on Skype and tell me a little bit of what you were kind of planning to do, I definitely will we'll take a listen. Oh wait, maybe we can go up. Yeah, maybe not. I feel like we're gonna run into a lot of that stuff. Like, oh, we can go up. No, never mind. Never mind. There's some redstone stuff down here with like carts. I don't know. It's all kind of weird. But yeah, I'm calling it the cathedral. It may not necessarily be a cathedral. Maybe something else. It definitely has the scale of that. And we'll talk about some of that stuff. I've been to a lot of cathedrals. That's easy for me to say. Throughout the world. But one of the big goals I have right now is to do pretty much a perimeter sweep to get this place safe. So like there's some spots where things can definitely spawn in and try to kill us. And most of that has to do with the perimeter at this point. Like up here, for instance, things can spawn in, but do I torch this to death or do I build pretty much a security fence, which is kind of where I'm leaning right now. But then we've got things like, let me see, can I make this jump? Yeah, nope. Let's just do this. Like, this is pretty awesome what he did with these bushes. And the outside of this looks great. I really like it. He kind of hid the pumpkins behind that. I'm assuming maybe that's what he was thinking of doing in the front. I don't know. There's a surprising lack of clay here for my taste, because, you know, I love clay. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I hope you guys are as well. So we'll have plenty of things to talk about, kind of some of the places I've been, the things I've seen, the churches that I've been involved with, and I don't know, random questions I'm sure will get brought up as they always do. So if you guys have any comments, thoughts, questions, suggestions, etc., feel free to leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think of Van's build and kind of what you'd like to see going forward here on the Groundfox server. So I think that's going to do it. Again, as you can see, all the creepy crawlies come at night, and there's just a little bit of scary stuff going on around the perimeter here. See, we will... Ah! That's the... I have my enemy sounds turned down because, well, the Guardians, they're annoying. But we may just have to turn them back up because, well, they just sneak up on you around here. So anyways, I've been rambling for too long, and I think I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing you.